Powered by Virginia Radio.
Yo,
this is how it's gonna go. It's a new day, a new time, and a new era. And the big face got the ball. It's my brother 6 Cents. What's up, 6?
what's up, people?
The things that you're about to partake in on this show are clearly to be understood as our sole opinion. It is of no intent, desire, or anything you want to put in that realm to disrespect or offend anyone.
Basically, we about to cut up in here tonight. We're gonna talk about some things that's gonna shock us all, but we're gonna bring it back because the name of the show is, what's the name of the show, man?
This might get us cancer.
This might get us cancer.
What we gonna do?
All right. Well,
I don't listen. Yeah, I know. Listen, this is the shit that I fall into. Okay, I don't know how do I find myself in these positions, but I do, brother. What's on your mind for the day, man? It's Thursday. It didn't rain today, thank God. It's been raining since Sunday.
Well, yeah.
Shit.
Well,
What's the word, man?
today we're gonna talk about the FUPA.
The what?
The FUPA.
The FUPA.
The FUPA.
I like the FUPA.
The FUPA. The piece of fat that hangs down over the belly and touches the knees.
No, that's not a FUPA.
That's a FUPA.
No, if it touches the knees, that's not a FUPA.
What was that? A FUPA duper?
No, that's a kangaroo pouch. A FUPA is the lovely piece of extra meat that covers the poo-poo for unwanted people. I love the FUPA.
I'm just saying, I shouldn't have to lift it up in order to see anything down there. That's just my opinion.
Now, I'm not okay. Well, what kind of FUPA you dealing with some?
I guess I was talking about the kangaroo pouch.
Yeah, because I don't know what kind of problems you have. I love me, I'm there. So I don't. If you gotta do some extra tool lifting, then you doing some other shit. You over there with some other stuff. You got. I don't know what you got going on over there, young man.
Because it trips me out that a lot of girls try to make stuff that just seems to me unappealing.
Unappealing. Okay.
Sound cute.
Okay.
Like those Vagisil commercials.
Okay.
Like you something's not fresh down there today. So it's like
whoa.
You know what I mean?
Whoa. Well, okay. Well, hold up. Whoa, Jesus Christ. Okay. Now, but men do it too, though. We do it different than women.
Give me an example. What we talking about?
All right. Well. Okay. Well, you say FUPA, right? I don't. I'm a man. So do you think a woman want a FUPA from a man?
I mean, I find that absurd too. Because
I don't know what the I don't know, bro.
Because that's got to be like an uncomfortable feeling. She trying to give you the 3,000 net gobble, and she got a straight
well,
something on the back of her head. Just working hard, just like, you know what I'm saying, like.
I don't know whatever, bro. Yes, that's a little heavy there. Well, at the end of the day, I guess it'll be, if you look at it from a whole scale, that's a preference thing. Because I don't mind a FUPA. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind any of that shit. It doesn't bother me. You know what I'm saying? So I guess at the end of the day, but to talk about how you say, what do you say? A woman gotta dress up what's really going on. I mean, what would you? Okay, so let me ask you this: how would you say if you was the Summer's since you have a problem with the commercial? You don't like the Summer's Eve commercial? You just the not so fresh feeling? What would you say then? If that was a commercial?
But that's like the FUPA, right? It sounds like some Swedish neck pillow. Now, honest enough, right? You know what I'm saying?
Swedish neck pillow.
But if, for real, and then I started thinking about it. If I had a fupa neck pillow, I probably lay on it.
So you like the food? I'm confused. Do you like the food?
I mean, and see, that's why I was
Yeah.
starting to defeat my own argument.
Oh, yeah, because you like it, but you just don't. I don't.
It shouldn't
Maybe
be
you
on a
don't
woman.
understand it.
It shouldn't be on a woman.
So you want it on a man?
No, I want it on a neck pillow.
Okay. I digress. Anyway, man, how was your weekend, man? What did you do for the storm? Let's change the gear for a second.
Man,
What did you change for the storm?
Man, I laid in bed.
Yeah, well, you drive trucks for a living. You be all up and down the East Seaboard, traveling all around the world and shit. So you supposed to be doing that type of shit, resting out there. I mean, so listen, I'm gonna ask you a question. You gave me the fruit, but that was a little left field for me. But I still, I don't know what the fuck that question is about. But anyway, now here's my issue. How do you feel? Be honest. If you had a son that was gay, matter of fact, I'm going to make it even better for you. I'm going to give you a choice. On one side of the coin, you have a son who's gay, and you have a daughter who's out here making raunchy videos. You got to pick one. Which one would you want?
And see, that's a tough decision.
How's it a tough decision?
Just hear me out, right?
Okay, go ahead. I want to hear this answer, please.
Say if you was going through like your son or your daughter's phone and somebody got like a picture like this. You know what
That's like Lawrence Fishburne when his daughter was a porn star.
Yeah.
How do you think that made him feel?
I mean, for real.
But would you rather a porn star daughter or a gay son? You ain't answered the question. Which one would you want? And why?
I'm gonna say that depends.
What the fuck? Okay, what it depends on?
Because like if I had a gay son, I want to be a top, yo.
What? Okay. So if you had a gay son, he got to be a top. But if your
he
daughter,
gotta be the pitcher, he
so-
can't be the receiver. That's my stipulations.
okay. So what about you? Wouldn't want the Wild Out daughter doing 95 South shit?
Man,
Keep it a band.
man, I don't know if my heart could take it, man.
So if your son could be gay, but he just gotta give it.
I'm just saying he gotta be the top, yo.
So your son could be gay, but he gotta give it, but your girl can't do nothing.
Like,
That's like a double standard.
I'm just saying, like,
To fucked up this
So
double
I-
standard. This is what-
I'm gonna be a hypocrite on this one.
Yeah, I need to. Please be one.
Like, cause I take Kevin Shea's stance on this one, and
I want to hear this.
I mean not Kevin Shea, but Michael Che.
Okay.
What he was saying was basically, the longer you keep dick away from your daughter, the better her life will be.
What? How?
Dick ruin female lives, man. That's some real shit.
No, I can't. Well, okay. I'm gonna give you this one. Cause I was talking to my bro Pay Homage the other day. We had a real conversation. Stupid phalluses ruin women's lives.
But see, women like stupid fallacies.
Some women do like stupid. Some women do go for the stupid. There's a lot of stupid fallacies out here too, though. Okay, but at the end of the day, we talking this the wrong thing to say. But anyway, yeah. Listen what I'm saying though. Niggas ruin the females.
I'm just saying, but
Niggas ruin the females, bro. We'll keep it a band. Women follow what men do. Look what's going on.
But see,
She
women
like
go
where I'm
after-
at to be. She knows where this suits me. See, that's for shit though. But come on.
But it'd be different if they were going after the dude that was going to college and everything. Yo,
They
don't
do
want-
that.
They don't though.
What?
They don't. Even the girls in college be wanting the scammers. They want the hustlers. They want the thugs, man.
You right. They do. A lot of women. But I'm not gonna say they want it. I think they want the protection, or not protection, but comfortability that come with a certain caliber of a dude. If you move a certain way, or if you live a certain way, you have a certain kind of stature with your name, or then you that nigga in the hood. Then you
No,
go.
they just want the thug dick down. Let's keep it up. Like a whole band on that one. Thug.
Okay, so now if you dug dick this bitch down raw, dog, and you got a son and this nigga's gay, he gotta be a top.
He gotta be a top son.
My nigga, you are the worst parent in the fucking world. So if you're not a top, you ain't gonna love him?
I ain't gonna say I'm not gonna love him, but it's not gonna be the same, son.
You a piece of shit.
I know.
You shouldn't have kids. You
I
got
don't.
kids?
Yeah, I ain't got kids.
I know you ain't got nothing. I just want to make sure.
I'm
I ain't seen you in a couple of months. You might have been out of stroking. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I don't trust women enough to have kids. Like in my mind, I be like, I don't even want to.
Whoa. You don't trust women enough to have kids?
No.
Do you have sex?
Yeah.
You're an idiot. It makes no sense.
But
How do you wait? How do you not trust a woman enough to have a child by her, but you trust her enough with your vows?
Well, because I make sure that she got a tube side.
How many women have told niggas they got their dudes that and they got kids now?
I checked it.
What do you do? Do you go in there? You got a stethoscope you can stick up there and see? How do you make sure?
They have a paperwork and shit, and like
what? It is 2022. They got paperwork that show you paperwork. You can take to work that ain't even real paperwork.
Well, my last two girls, and like probably between the both of them, but I was together with both of them. One for 7 years, one for like 4.5 years.
Okay.
And it's just splashing, just like splash.
So you just shoot the club up.
Man, nigga.
This nigga's crazy, man. Well, listen, man. What I'm gonna tell you is this, nigga. You gotta love. I don't give a fuck if I had a gay son or a wild out daughter, or vice versa. I could have a lesbian daughter and a wild out son. I'm gonna love them either way.
I mean, for real.
No, you just said you wouldn't love your son because he would have to be on top, and that's fucked up.
No, I
he
said,
might be naturally submissive.
I didn't say I didn't love him. I just said I would have to fuck with him in a different way.
See, son, love him anyway. Just teach him how to fight, so nobody
he's going to the MMA.
Because I'm gonna keep it a band with you. I love when see people try to fuck with a gay person, he whoop their ass because that's fucked up. They don't bother nobody. Don't fuck with them.
Well, I can't even say that neither though.
No, it be sometimes it be outlandish, but nah, a lot of times people be fucking with them like that. You know what I'm saying? Don't fuck with them. Just because they live different, you don't got the right to pick on them.
The only thing I disapprove of is like when they be trying to grab on you or like certain ones.
Homosexuals trying to grab you? They had to. Why would you say that? You could tell me. Did a homosexual try to grab you? Be honest.
No.
I mean, you said it. If they try to grab you, who the fuck runs around grabbing people?
Like they do in Atlanta, yo, from what I understand.
I love Atlanta. I never heard no wild out shit like that.
No, apparently they be kind of aggressive, son.
I mean, I heard the community of lesbian and gay is real heavy out there, but I haven't heard no one randomly trying to hug niggas and grab niggas. Come here, like, I heard that.
Pulling people over like you either go to jail or you give a nigga head. I shit you not.
Fuck the proposition. Listen, man.
And then I got.
This is in Atlanta.
This happened in Atlanta. And
how long ago was this?
It was a couple of years ago, but the thing that
we
tripped me out was
the
thing that tripped me out about it was like for him to get caught, right?
Okay.
Finally, somebody to speak up on it.
Mm.
How many people actually did it, son?
That's wild. I don't even want to listen. That's exactly. Well, I mean, it's been. But see, this goes along with the stupidity of what cops been doing since the inception of being cops.
But it's a black cop, though.
But that's even worse. It doesn't even matter if once you take the oath to be a police officer. I'm not saying you're a corrupt individual, but when you partake in corrupt activities, that makes you corrupt. So whether a cop extorts a drug dealer or whether a cop says, "Hey, give me a head or I'll let you go," that's still intimidation tactics and it's still flawed. Correct?
I mean, but that's crazy though. Man.
That's disrespectful. And imagine how many, as you said, imagine how many people did it. It's the stupid.
Like, don't tell nobody.
Atlanta got a lot of people. How many rap stars before they were rap stars?
I mean, we won't talk about that.
Just imagine how many rap stars. Nah. Anyway, no, man, cut it out, man. Stop it.
Yeah.
Cut this shit, man. Behave yourself, man. This is. We might get canceled. Anything can go down on this show.
But let me bring something up there.
Go ahead, talk.
All right. Like the Vagisil commercial we was talking about earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Like the feminine odor freshness. Mm-hmm. Like why can't they just be upfront about what it is? It's Stinky VJ, man.
But see, now I'm glad you said that because now you know Vagisil don't clip everything. Why is the VJ stinky? If you know what Vagisil is for, then the question is irrelevant.
I'm just saying.
But some women don't know why it's stinky and they go get Vagisil. That's not why it's stinky. But
see, that goes to a greater problem because look, yo,
what?
Like, cause a lot of girls don't go to the gynecologist, son.
They a lot of females do not know, and but you can't really blame. Now a lot of females. I don't, I deal with some, so I don't have that. But at the end of the day, there are some that don't go, but that come from lack of knowledge or lack of training on the parental side. But I'm gonna keep it a band with you. On another funny side, a woman's vagina could smell crazy because she just had sex with another person.
And that's even more messed up.
Can't get back to shit for that.
I mean, but she
Hey, listen. Once a phallus enters a vagina, the whole pH balance is thrown off, and it's gonna have its own thing anyway. Because a woman has her own thing anyway.
That's like Kobe Bryant's situation, right?
Oh, we can't talk about Kobe Bryant. He's gone.
But we're not talking about.
You gotta respect the great.
We're about to talk about the girl in question.
What girl was?
The one that tried to claim that he raped her when she knows she was down for the Trizang.
Well, I don't want to talk about Kobe Bryant because he gone.
All right, but we're not talking about her.
But let's not do Kobe. Fuck it. Go ahead. Talk about it.
I'm just saying because they found 6 semen samples in it. 6 semen samples, man.
That was a wild. I followed the case. That's why I really was like, and I don't think he did it. I think it was all consensual, but I think she was a jump off.
Yeah.
I think she was a wild jump off, and I think she thought she saw a bag, and I thought she was gonna get on the bag, trying to go with it, and it didn't happen.
But I mean, that's like 6 semen samples, son.
6
semen samples.
Different semen samples.
Who ate that out, man?
Somebody put their face in it, bro.
Because I had a.
Do you eat pussy?
It depends on the girl.
But you don't. But you don't trust the woman. You'll put your face in some pussy, but you will not trust her.
It depends on the woman.
Your face could. They got diseases. Monkeypox could be like the new shit in the vagina. You could put your face there and go blow your nose, your lip fall off, and you don't. But you don't want to have a baby with the bro. But you put your face in it.
It depends.
You a wild nigga, bro.
Look. All I'm saying is, and this is what I'm saying.
I like you. Fuck you. I'm gonna kill myself. I gonna kill my kid. You gonna have nothing, nigga. Fuck.
Look, the thing about it is, man, I had to be with the girl. You know what I'm saying? I just think it's gonna take a while.
You a Steve Harvey 90-day ass nigga. You gotta be with a person for 90 days.
I gotta see her moves.
I mean, that's anything.
I gotta know that she go to the guy.
So if you go in the bathroom and you see Vagisil, that commercial gonna pop in your head?
I'm checking. Look, I'm checking medicine cabinets. I'm checking for Valtrex. That's a herpes medication, by the way.
Damn.
Like, look, man, you know what you're getting into out here, man. It's real.
I mean, well, you don't gotta check for that. Nigga can't hide when they gotta take their medicine.
I'm just saying, like, you be surprised what, like years later. You know what I'm saying? And nowadays, yo, money don't even care. That's like an NBA young boy. I'm like, yo, how many baby mamas that he got, but they know that he got herpes, son? Like
NBA young boy got herpes.
Yeah,
I think I did see that. No bullshit. But you gotta say allegedly too on this show. Please, we are Power by Virginia. This might get us canceled. Power by Virginia.
No, he admitted it. Like he came out was like, yo, I'm like, yo. So I guess you smoke all your blunts to the face. I guess.
Who's gonna smoke behind? But that's like, oh, okay. Let me ask you this. This is a real nigga question. Since you want to ask some crazy wild shit, you brought me to a question.
What's that?
You got a nigga you was locked up with. It's your man. You knew him before you went in, and you knew him when he was in.
Oh man, where's this going?
But while he's in, he plays with them. When he come back out, you see him. It's your man, right? How you gonna treat him? You got a blunt. You gonna let him blunt?
No. I'm funny with that one. I'm gonna be honest with you.
No, you're a fucking lie. What if you ain't know?
But see, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, and a lot.
But you knew.
No.
What if somebody told you, but you just ain't know?
That's why I started smoking J's, man. I started smoking with people a long time ago.
You smoke J's, you gotta smoke with nobody?
For real, man. You think
That's
I'm joking?
Man. That's real though. Fuck, I don't know
how it happened was like I was at my man's crib like years and years ago.
Right.
And it was like 20 people out there.
Right.
And it was like 2 girls.
Right.
And they were skabibis, they were ratchets. They just didn't look like up to snuff in my standards.
100.
And then I seen one of the dudes eat them out. So I promptly got up.
I like the way promptly. I like that.
Went to the 7-Eleven.
That's right.
Got me some papers. Came back. And then everybody looking at me, what you can't smoke? I'm there with you in spirit, my brother.
100.
Yeah, like and ever since then, because it's like
We don't got time for that shit.
yeah,
It's just weird. But you know, I asked that question because on the real side, I've been through that. I came home and see a nigga I knew, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be the one. Now, if I see you doing something, because I can't, you know, you got to understand, this is why I say this. This is real shit. Like, that's at the end of the day, that's somebody's truth. You know what I'm saying? So the way I feel, I won't be the nigga to embarrass, so to speak, because that's a touchy topic. Even when family members go to tell their family and loved ones that they are that way, they call it coming out of a closet, and they got to do it in a way that makes them feel comfortable. So what I'm saying is this, and this is in the fairness in regards to someone's sexuality, in respect to that, if I see my man, and I know he was a little flaky in there, I'm not going to just shine on him in front of everybody, but he gonna know, like, nah, nigga, you know what it is.
Well,
I'm not gonna shun him or treat him no different because he's still my man. He just live his lifestyle different. I still love him, but it is not my place to put his story out there. So I'm not gonna do that to him. He's a gay, don't smoke him. He sucked his dick. I'm not gonna do that.
But see,
that's wrong.
But honestly enough, I don't be smoking with chicks like that because of that.
Chicks suck dick though.
Yeah, exactly.
The fuck? Okay.
Like I would have a blunt place for her.
That makes sense.
Like I don't know your habits, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense.
There be some dirty girls out there that would just kiss you after she done just if somebody else, and then you just sitting there, she might even lick the nigga ass.
See that? I don't know about that. Well, you know, Trick Daddy like to lick ass. I don't know. He's gonna lick ass.
The girls be out there, man. Like yo.
All right, so let me ask you this. You eat ass?
It depends.
You like a little nasty motherfucker and shit. Like, you probably, yeah, you like a little, you talking about, yeah, she probably just kiss you after she suck a whole dick. You probably let a bitch give you a head and kiss them out, don't you? I don't mean to say bitch, I don't even use that word. I just have a locker talk moment. That was crazy.
It depends. That problem might be like.
Oh, cut the shit the fucking.
Like you just gotta move out the way like a matrix book, like quit like a.
Nigga, you do porn, nigga. Shut the fuck up, man.
I mean, just because.
You nasty ass nigga.
Just because I was in the genre doesn't mean.
In the genre?
Well, I mean, I directed. It wasn't like I was.
Doesn't matter. If you in any. Listen, the rule of thumb is any part you play in that shit, you a part of that shit.
Well, see, that's why.
Is that a band? Any part you play in that shit, you a part of that shit.
But see, that's why I'm extra, like, acute on sexually transmitted diseases. That shit real. It's been girls that we had to turn down because it was like, yo, well, go ahead and take that
So
test.
what kind of diseases they got? What's the new diseases? We already know about herpes. You said you are well acclimated with the diseases.
Like that, I mean, that's that like, remember we was talking about black syphilis.
Black syphilis.
Black syphilis. And this one of them overseas disease. You know what I'm saying? Where, like, if you hump the girl, right?
Yeah.
And you get that when your Johnson will fall off. They won't even let you back in the country for that one. It'll turn black, and then it will fall off. You be pissing, and it'll fall in the toilet. I shit you not. It's a real thing.
I want somebody, if anybody is listening right now, which that was a stupid-ass statement to make just did, for anybody listening, I need y'all to look up Black Johnson's disease.
Black syphilis.
Black syphilis. I call it bitch Black Johnson. You said, your Johnson turned black. That's what he said, yeah.
Yeah, no.
You should tell your shit black and fall in the toilet.
They be telling military niggas about this all the time. Like, don't do it to yourself. Like, in my mind, I be thinking, like...
It's the horrible shit they ever heard, bro.
Like, look, man.
Black syphilis.
Because, like, for real, until this COVID thing happened...
So white syphilis is what?
I don't even know if that exists. But for real, though, check this out. Until this COVID thing started happening, right? I thought they would actually test the people that came into the country. So, like, if like Bin Laden wanted to really get us before they got him, what if he sent 1,000 women over here with black syphilis?
You'd be hit like good weed. Excuse me, I done hit the goddamn microphone.
I mean, like, on some realness, but they don't be talking about a lot of the stuff that a person could do. Or, like, if somebody was, like, dying of Ebola and just jumped into our reservoir and was like, this how I'm going to do, a la Agua on that ass. What you going to do? What you gonna do?
You gonna die. Ain't too much of that. Well, he gonna die anyway because he ain't gonna get that far.
Well, I mean, like he gonna be in the water.
But since we talking truth on This Might Get Us Canceled, we not only talk about bullshit and fluff. Since we want to talk truth about what the government do, let's have a truthful moment on This Might Get Us Canceled. Because I like to keep shit a band when I move too. Check this out. How do you feel about the whole situation with the COVID and keeping it banned, my nigga? How you feel about it? I want to know how you. This gonna get us canceled for sure. Political right now.
Because Fauci actually funded the treatment. Well, he ain't. Allegedly he funded the COVID virus.
You know how to count? One come before two, right? Mm-hmm. So, where the virus come from?
Well, see, like the thing about it was, this is gain of function research.
Say that shit again. That shit sound like a video game. What is it called again?
Gain of function research. What they were doing was they took the SARS virus.
Smart as a bitch.
They took the SARS virus, right?
Look it up, by the way.
All right, and because I wanted to be a genetic engineer.
You're supposed to want to do that. I don't know why,
but like the thing about it was, what they do is they grabbed a piece of the genetic information out of the virus, and then they retrofit it with another genetic information from another virus. That's why COVID hit so much at once. Like some viruses just hit your lungs, some viruses hit your brain. COVID started hitting everything.
Now watch this. Did anybody take a minute to really pay attention to the whole shit in the beginning of the pandemic? You didn't. I'm gonna show you a trick.
Okay, what up?
Every time these motherfuckers got a problem, right? They say, "Oh my God, this shit came out of nowhere," right?
Yeah.
But as they tell you it came out of nowhere, they tell you everything about this motherfucker. You ever pay attention to that? Oh, we got some shit called COVID. We don't know where it came from. But it'll do this, it'll do that, it'll do this, it'll do this. There's no cure. Oh my God, you can stay in the house, you can stay 6 feet. You know nothing about where this shit originated, but you know everything about it.
But they knew about it.
No.
They did know
about it.
More
knew about it. More than knew about it.
They made it.
They created it.
Yeah.
And then released it.
Yeah.
And then listen to the funny shit how they did it.
Remember, well, we're gonna say allegedly released it because I think it was a leak. I really do think it was leaked.
This is not allegedly. This is gonna get us canceled, nigga. Fuck that.
Allegedly.
We gonna say what the fuck we want to say. We ain't saying no wrong nigga shit. It's the truth, nigga. You know what the fuck going on. Think about this. In a matter of time they released COVID and had everybody scared, you went to every store and seen a stick on the floor that says 6 feet apart.
People move fast.
Get the fuck. Every store in America, nigga. Every place you went had this 6 feet sign. It was like a synchronized flash dance with stickers. Every store you went in, nigga, they woke up Monday morning and said, COVID is here. We don't know where it came from, but if you step outside, you're going to die. Gotta stay 6 feet apart. You went in Walmart yesterday and fucking stickers with 6 feet apart with little designs on them. Like, I believe these niggas had these shits printed up, already ready to go. And what they did was at a synchronized time they did it. I'm going to tell you why I think they did it. Now, this is the alleged part, because this is my assumption on why they roll out COVID. You got to understand that we go to war with countries for the shit that they say that they don't like. Dictatorship, control, the overall shit America's supposed to fucking stand for, freedom, right?
Okay.
So if we go to war with people for that, then stop everything and shine the camera on America for a fucking second. We got the highest prison population to be the land of the free. Cut the shit all the way the fuck out. We got the highest prison population, number one. Number two, niggas is homeless out this bitch, bro. There's certain countries in America, in the world you can go to, they don't even have homeless people.
Well, see, in other countries, it's different.
No. We talking about where the fuck we at.
Just hear me out on this.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, because I always thought this was kind of funny about America. Like
757-964, goddammit, 9367. Call up, get down. That's how we doing it, man. This might get us canceled, man. You got any questions? You got any motherfucking comments? You can pull up and call up. I don't give a shit. We out here. You can actually speak to Bars, the Big Face, or 6 6. Or if you got enough juice, maybe you get loud to say something. But listen, we outside, man. This might get us canceled. Continue. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. All right, well, the whole situation is like this. In other countries, you can set up shop and build a house anywhere. In America, you can't.
Of course not. You gotta get a permit. You gotta get all this extra stupid shit to go with it, and then you gotta get clearance and all this. You know what the most fucked up shit in America is? Now, I'm not saying I don't love America, because I ain't gonna go nowhere else and keep the bad with you, but I'm just saying the shit that we endure as Americans that we shouldn't. You are an American citizen, right? This is the most fucked up shit. I'm gonna tell you how they disrespect you as a human. You in your house, right? you got to pay a light bill. You got to pay a phone bill, water bill, whatever bill you got to pay, right? So here's the crazy shit that come along with that. If you don't got a job, you can't pay that. So you have to willingly get up and fill out an application and go find a job of your choice, per, of course, align with your education, correct? So now you go out here, you find this job, you go interview for this job, you take the time to get up, to get dressed and go to this job on time every fucking day. And guess what? There's a nigga in your check before you get it. Federal, state, medical, them niggas. And if you got kids by trifling motherfucker, child support, them niggas see your bag, garnishment. Them people see your check before you do. But you go to work every day. Make it make sense. You built the bridge because you said this bridge will be great, but you gonna make me pay to go across this motherfucker.
But see, you need to though.
I don't need to do it. I didn't ask you to build the bridge, motherfucker. Build your shit in the first place.
But you
that's by default. I gotta go somewhere. That makes no sense.
I mean,
I don't pay to go across the fucking ferry from Williamsburg to Surrey County.
I mean, see, that's
and that's VDOT.
Well, see, that's what tax dollars are for, though. That's what they for on some real shit.
See, you a truck driving ass nigga, so you want to say America's great. That's all the fuck you want to do. That's what the fuck you want to do. Cause you drive a truck, America's fucking great.
Money right now, America's very good.
America's a great country. I'm not saying we not. But we got some shit with us, bro, and it's fucked up.
I'm gonna tell you what I think is fucked up, right?
What?
All right, I think that black men in general, right?
Oh shit.
We should have a tax exemption just for the sole purpose of us being black in America and Latinos too. Because and I'm gonna tell you why though. Because the people that we charge that's supposed to protect and serve us often try to lock us up.
Why you ain't shoot a cop yet?
There's a lot of paperwork you gotta fill out there, sir.
So?
It's a lot of paperwork.
If I slap the shit out you right now, what you gonna do?
I'm gonna slap you back. We're gonna be fighting.
If a cop slap me, what you gonna do?
We're gonna be fighting.
You know what the funny shit is? This is the real shit of this shit. See, this nigga, he know what he's doing to debate bars. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna tell you what it is. Niggas been out here faking the whole time. All this time, we've been running around this motherfucker. Look at the years of the rest we've been under from these people that's supposed to protect and serve. And you talking about a goddamn tax dollar. The bulk of that shit go to them bastards. But I'm not saying bastards in all cops. The ones that's on the fuck shit. So let's get that clear. So now understand this, right? You put the trust in the same niggas that ain't giving you nothing from the beginning. And then get mad when you get the result. The thing I don't understand is they kill us and we gonna tear our own neighborhood up.
See, now, I never agree with that one. I never agree with that one.
They hang us and we go fucking put a sign on that saying that say don't hang us.
Now, see, there's a lot of things I actually like want to know because I don't understand why the Ku Klux Klan hasn't been brought up for war crimes. But I'm gonna tell you what's kind of crazy.
Because they focus on the Crips and the Bloods and any other gang, or not gang, but any other civil organization, which that's what that is.
But the ACLU actually.
The ACLU.
Listen, man, this had me tripping, man. The ACLU actually represented them, son.
Represent who?
The Ku Klux Klan.
That's why I said the ACLU what? Them niggas is full of shit.
I mean, but that just kind of tripped me out. I was like, really, what? Like,
bro,
really?
Listen, man, the ACLU, that shit is an acronym for some other shit. Listen, man. See, I'm gonna play devil's advocate right quick. Yeah, let me hear this shit.
All right, because the thing about them and the things that we don't do is they teach their kids how to use guns. They teach their kids about laws. They actually invest in their kids instead of kicking them out at 18. So
what law you teaching?
Huh?
What law you teaching?
I mean, regardless of the fact, you got to learn the law. Every black man is a damn near paralegal anyway.
I'm confused.
I mean, when you go through that thing and you go through the system, man, you got to learn. And if you learn, you continually get locked up.
But know the truth to the matter is this. You will never beat a person at a game they created.
Oh, no, you can't.
You could learn it. You could think you could master it. You could think you got it down pat. But you could never beat a person at the game that they created. The trick is to not play their game.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna play devil's advocate. Yeah, there's some fucked up cops, 100. But you know what there is? Some also stupid ass niggas too. Niggas get pulled over and they start talking tough soon as they get, oh motherfucker, what you pull me for? Nigga, just relax. You don't know why he pulled you. He might have said, man, you got a light out or something. You tripping. You want to talk to, is that a band? They're young, they're older niggas, younger niggas, go out there, they want to be tough, don't know how to communicate. Go out there and be bonehead Willie.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, no.
Everything you do in life don't have to be responded to with stupidity. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to be smart sometimes. It ain't cool to be stupid though, I'll tell you that.
Well, see, and the thing about it is, I wish more people would actually explain that to the youngsters, because this generation, but this generation got it messed up. They want to be caught for their crimes. Like you want to be known. It's like the whole purpose of you doing
music does say it.
Like anything for clout. Anything for clout.
But at the same time, though, now let me. Now I'm a recording artist too, so I gotta defend my brothers in arms. You gotta understand though, that's just that's how they express themselves. At the end of the day, you know where we kill ourselves at? We gotta shoot ourselves in the foot. This is me being real and devil's advocate, cause this is what we shoot ourselves in the foot at. This your fucking problem. Yo, I want a nigga to be real in his raps. Then when he be real, now you condemning him cause he real. So he don't even know where to fucking go. We fucking niggas up. We misdirecting them because we directing them because we saying shit like, yo, nigga, you won't live that shit, nigga. I just see you at Applebee's. But yet if he go out there and go pop a nigga top or go rob a nigga or go do some crazy shit and they come in the studio, I'm like, yeah, me, I call Larry. That nigga was scary. Call him in that Barry. Then I left up in that Harry. Then he snitching on himself. What you want to do? Be real or tell you a story?
You can't.
You gotta act for one out.
In the bars.
Then you can't ask a nigga to be real then. A snitch gonna be real and a snitch, a Ricardo's gonna be real if you wanna be real, a snitch in the way.
Look what happened to them Cheesetown dudes.
Yo, big shout out to Cheesetown, my niggas. They was nice, man. Bo Black, all the niggas, man, real shit. Niggas was nice, I promise you.
Like, I mean, another guess, y'all big real, y'all doing whatever, man.
Man, big shout out to them, like, yeah. But that's circumstantial shit. And that's not fair to them.
And the thing about it,
a lot of them went down on some conspiracy shit. That's not fair.
You know how many people get built up on circumstantial? Hell, look at Bill Cosby.
Are you defending Bill Cosby, bro?
Honestly, I don't think he did it.
Get the fuck out. What?
Honestly, I don't.
What?
Hear me out.
I want to hear this dumbass excuse. You don't think Bill Cosby drugged them people?
You gonna tell me in 1974 there was a white woman that was afraid to go to the police against any black man? Make me believe that.
In 1974?
Make me believe that.
Do you believe racism still exists today?
Yeah.
Okay, that answers your fucking question.
Like, because the thing about it is, it's like the first woman even came clean and said that she just was doing it to sell her book. He never did that to her. But they didn't talk about it. It was about getting Bill Cosby. The real reason they wanted to go after Bill Cosby, because he was the first one to do a Hidden Colors way before Tariq Nasheed. He was talking about all the black inventors, and they hated him for that.
So you say destroy him?
They were trying to, because the thing about it was, that's like him trying to buy NBC and the alleged his son dying when he tried to buy NBC.
Who, Ennis?
Yeah, and the thing about it is, because it boils down to this one, back to your regularly scheduled work
program.
And see, when he who holds the programming controls the minds.
So Fox.
And see, you talking about the big three.
Fox,
ABC,
CBS,
ABC.
We
NBC,
from New York. We know the big three. They in our city.
And CBS, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, goddamn right.
And see, when you talking about that level of control, like, they not willing to give that up. That's just 100 on that one, man. And I'm not a conspiracy theorist per se, but when angels and demons start shaking hands, I pay attention.
This is a time where I just had to be devil's advocate. I heard you. Now you're gonna hear me.
Okay.
The same way we sit here and we call these women thoughts because we feel like they may sleep with an executive to get on or get in a video or be on a song or whatever they do. You don't think niggas do what they can do because they might not have the confidence to bag a woman of that stature, so to speak? Just to be honest.
Well, see, I got my whole thing about Me Too, but we gonna segue into that one.
Okay.
Like,
it's the same shit you saying.
Well, like
you said, "Oh, he raped me." Well, what the fuck? Maybe he did. Maybe he. You said he was. You said he don't think he did it though, but that nigga did that shit.
But that's like Barbara Walters. And
what
this
happened to Barbara Walters?
In her book, she actually sucked her dick in order to get her first
That's good.
Like to get her big break. Yo.
Salute to Barbara Walters for sucking dick.
But see, she had more class than to put that shit out there. She waited till everybody was dead and she was famous and that she retired. Then she wrote her memoirs talking about how she sucked that dick in order to get on.
Yeah. It ain't no good if you don't do it with nigga.
And see, this is what, now
give me my flowers now.
And
anywhere they come.
And this is where I get pissed off at the women of the Me Too movement. And not all the women, because I understand there be some like real fuck situations. Yeah. But in Hollywood, I'm thinking to myself, all right, for one, the real person that got hurt is the one that was talented enough to actually get the part without sucking that dick. But you sucked that dick, and now the real talent didn't get on. For two, these girls got millions of dollars. Millions of dollars, and I'm looking at my measly budget, right? And what I'm able to accomplish with the Roku channel, with being on Skyfall.
Big shout out to Roku for having UG up there, and we about to do some big things. Also presented by Power by Virginia. We popping out here in these streets.
And even being on Power by Virginia, and being on Power by Virginia, and you gonna tell me you made all this money, and that one of y'all could have made y'all couldn't have got together and was like, we gonna make our own films. It's like we gonna all.
Okay, so let me ask you this now. Devil's advocate time again.
Okay.
Why you ain't screaming the drug dealer for pumping crack on the block? A hustle was a hustle, my nigga. You can't get mad. If you gonna get mad at a hustle or you gonna judge a hustle, get mad at the real hustles.
The thing about it is, I'm not justifying this one right quick. Because, like, if you look at Ricky Ross, right?
Which one?
The real Rick Ross.
Okay, there we go.
Freeway Ricky? We're not going to talk about MC Gusto.
Gotcha.
Yeah. The thing about it is, Ricky Ross, right? They actually penalized him, but actually gave immunity to the dude that was bringing it into the country. And see, the thing about it was they knew what they were doing. Now, I'm going to segue this one into, like, the black population because I believe there was an experiment about this one. And I'm going to bring this experiment up.
Okay.
All right. If you put a rat in a cage with other rats and don't feed them, that rat will eventually start eating other rats.
100.
All right. Now, I'm gonna tie this into, like, the mass incarceration of black men. All right. They essentially starved us by limiting our job opportunities during the 70s.
Okay.
All right. So people had no choice but to turn into crack. But see, first the drug of choice was cocaine. But the cocaine was the rich man's drug. When they started making crack, all of a sudden it was affordable to the everyday person. Now, the mass incarceration and I'm going to break down the experiment. They put in nonviolent offenders with violent offenders. At one time, black people were more afraid of a group of white people walking down the street than other black people. After that happened, more black people were afraid of the other black man than they were of the white man. Just like that. Where so we started eating each other versus looking at everybody else. The unity became gone.
Why did we start eating each other?
It's a lot of factors, man.
I want to know. There's only one main factor that matter. Because in my knowledge, and from what I know, and from what I study, and what I see, even when I go back home to the Bronx and see these hoods, even when I'm in Newport News or wherever I go and go to a hood and I see a galvanization of black people, you know what we doing? We looking out for each other. We holding the hood down. We're making sure everybody's safe, everybody's straight.
I can't say I see that.
Shit!
I can't say I see that.
Are you sincerely serious?
Because when I look at Virginia, it's a different ballgame.
I can't go for the stamp. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but you got to also look at things like this. If you incorporate a neighborhood here, a neighborhood here, a neighborhood here, and this is a school, and that's a neighborhood, and that's a neighborhood, you already got something you can design to make war. It's like a board. The people know what they do when they make these zones. I keep hitting this microphone because it's so sexy. I'm sorry. But the people know what they do when they make these zones. These zones are made up so they can see it from an overview and they can do things to make the neighborhood the way they want it. Case in point. When Donald Trump was trying to buy that water shit down there. You see how high the crime started getting? It was on the news every day. Aqua Vista. Blah, 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 blah. Oh my God. Blah, blah, blah. It was crazy. When Donald Trump tried to buy that shit up there, the damn
But it's
Donald
always been there. But they just started talking about it.
No, because listen,
but
if I
you know
add
what
something,
was with that,
hold
right?
up, you got. I heard you. You got to let me get my shit.
All right.
Because you pro them, and I'm like fuck them. Because I'm gonna show you how they fuck with us. Under normal circumstances, there's a rat that don't have no food, we'll eat it. But that's anything that you don't feed and just drop it somewhere.
Yeah.
You talking about you putting people, because the black man what we talking about, in a situation where this is what they got, and there's nothing there, but there's everything there, but they have nothing to get it. It's a store there, they don't have no money to afford to buy nothing from that store. You get what I'm saying? There's a school there, you can't afford to send your kid to that school, but there's a school there, but that shit look like it's crazy because nobody taking care of it.
Gentrification.
Whoever the fuck gives a shit, whoever.
But I mean, that's essentially.
I
mean, that's essentially what it was, though.
At the end of the day, but it's at the end of the day, if I throw this goddamn bottle in there and say it's worth $1 million and nobody has $1, you can go crazy for $1 million.
But see, I'm gonna play devil advocate with you. The reason why they didn't want Trump down there because they could have accepted his offer, but they didn't.
You know what Jay-Z said? You know why they call a project a project? Because it's a project, an experiment, and wearing it only as objects.
I'm gonna take it a step further.
That's why shit be fucked up. Give a nigga growth, a nigga blossom. Go ahead.
Let me get this out.
Go ahead.
Because we're talking about Northrop Grumman now.
What? That's the whole point.
Well, see, like when you talk about the shipyard, if you look at all the schools downtown,
every last one of them,
they often promoting Northrop Grumman, the shipyard.
Okay.
So they training the young black youth to work in the shipyard. And
build the machines that we utilize
or go into the military. See, like for the average black person down here, if you, especially in Newport News, Hampton area, if you're not in the shipyard, you're not in the military, or you're not in the school system, you're not making no money.
For the most part, you did.
And see, they grooming them on that one. That's why they couldn't have Donald Trump down there because he would have been directly messing with their work surplus.
It's still deep.
That's deep.
They ain't get rid of it. Yeah, the people got rid of his ass.
But see,
get rid of every fucking thing.
But see, the thing about it was, at the same time, I actually agree with him because
what?
That left a security risk. Because when you got that many people coming out here,
this nigga became the president. That was a security risk. This nigga running around telling niggas to incite riots and shit. Every time he say something, he want to incite a riot.
Who said?
Donald fucking Trump.
Well, see, the thing about it was, it's a security risk not because of Trump, but the people that would come down. Because all of a sudden, you got cover for a whole bunch of people that can come out the country that's in direct contact with the shipyard. And that's problematic because, I mean, we got weapons-grade uranium on them ships, my nigga.
Let me ask you a question. You ever thought about how long it would take for these people to just stop playing and start bombing our dumb ass?
That's what they talking about with Putin right now. They talking about Putin right now with that shit.
I don't want to live to see this shit, but this is the thing. Somebody gonna try us because we in the way. But before we go, I want to say something. I want to have a keep it real 3 minutes. Can I get that for a second? Because I want to say this right quick. You said something that made sense, my nigga, but at the end of the day, we got to start taking accountability, and it's about us and being smart and being able to move forward and teach the youth something. They only doing whatever we left them to their own devices. A lot of the older gentlemen from my era are either deceased or locked up doing life. Or some of these niggas locked up came home and trying to catch when they was 19 and 20 and following these dumbass niggas.
The only thing I can say is doing what we doing right now. The podcast is a great step to step forward.
100%,
because it's showing that black men can work together.
We will, and that's what we do. And I just want everybody to know, like, no matter what you face with, no matter what you're dealing with, you see this gentleman, this man drive trucks now for a living. I promise you, all up and around the world, he's in the way. He gonna lead the night, matter of fact. You know what I mean? He came down to shoot this, so he got a jet. Just always know, man, don't never let nothing stop you but you. I That's all I can tell you. And I hope that don't do that neither. I'm the big face, man. Always look up, never look down, always look forward, never look back. And that is
6 cents, that skinny nigga from Virginia.
Now let me tell you what's gonna happen. We might get canceled, but if not, stick around next week, cause we might get canceled. Gotta go.
Peace.
I'm a gangster. You know,
We ain't going nowhere.
I
yet.
never really understood the
We
meaning
gotta
of a
let
gangster.
Hold up, wait. Can we get a whole pause? I got a new single out. It's called Fake Gangster. They're going to let me play it right quick before we go off. We're going to go off with this, but I just want y'all to listen to the song. It's a very inspirational, positive song from a hard nigga standpoint. I don't know how else to say it. That's how it is. It's some real shit. The first half of the song asks you, you know, shows you what you would do if you say you were a gangster. And then the second half of the song basically shows you what you would encounter if you really wanted to put some kind of shoes on and, you know, get that action going. My name is Spitbars. I'm the Big Face Bully. I am a DDMG CLE recording artist. This is Fake Gangster, produced by Jay Blunt. It's about to be on all platforms. Whenever Jay Blunt called me and told me we got the A-OK to release it, I'm on my Lil Wayne shit. I told him I was going to get his ass. I got to go. Listen, this Fake Gangster Spitbars. Let's go.
I'm a gangster. You know, I never really understood the meaning of a gangster. Like, you know, like, I guess it's a certain behavior or something. Yeah, you know, people watch, you know, see stuff on TV, they emulate that, want to do that. So since you gangster, I got a few questions for you. Right? Look, you talk that gangster shit, but do you live it? You claim you a thug. Can you take it how you give it? Can you stand firm in drama and not move your pivot? Could you keep your mouth shut and facing the life sentence? If your man was murked and murder was the case, would you be with it? Are you down to play friends with your foe just to get him? Could you see yourself acting like this love with a nigga? No, it just last week he put a slug in your nigga. If you thought the spot was sweet, would you run up in the joint, put the burner to his face just to make him get the point? If your man fucked your shorty, would you smash him to the floor? Even if he been told you that the bird was a whore? If your life was on the line, would you duck and play smart? Or would you strap your vest tight, load your guns and go hard? If I told you something deep, could you keep your mouth shut? Or sell me out for a bag of your blow and a few bucks? In this world, there's only a few things that I trust. My word, my life, my gun, and my two nuts. I live by my word. I guard it with my life. And I got the nuts to bust my gun if you ain't talking right. Gangster, you niggas ain't gangster. You niggas is fake. What? Don't get yourself laid up. If I reach, you get sprayed up. Shells up your face up. And I lay ups. I ain't getting caged up. You claim you a gangster. You niggas ain't gangster. You niggas is fake. What? Don't get yourself laid up. If I reach, you get sprayed up. Shells up your face up. And I lay ups. I ain't getting caged up. Have you ever seen a body that was stretched out on the floor and you wanted to call Earl? Cause the stench was so raw. Have you ever seen fear in one of your man's eyes? When it's time to put in work and you know he ain't down the rag? Have you ever been in situations when your gun jams shit and infinite shells is what you facing? Have you ever been mugged, robbed, and pistol whipped and all of this went down right in front of your chick? Have you ever been slapped in your face in front of your seed and had to burn the butt because it deal you don't squeeze? If a nigga you was beefing with was walking with his mom, would you give it to him then or sit back and play calm? Would you take your shorty whip to go handle your enemies, knowing she could get killed by mistaken identity? If a man had a nigga that you didn't fuck with, would you tell him about the beef or would you just say fuck it? If your funds was running low, what would you do for your budget? Would you throw a mask on and start robbing in public? I'm asking these questions cause some of these things I've been through. The shoe was on the other foot, what would you do? You gangster, you niggas ain't gangster. You niggas is fake. What? Don't get yourself laid up. If I reach, you get sprayed up. Shush up your face up. And I lay ups. I ain't getting caged up. You claim you a gangster. You niggas ain't gangster. You niggas is fake. What? Don't get yourself laid up. If I reach, you get sprayed up. Shush up your face up. And I lay ups. I ain't getting caged up. Cause you were not gangster, nigga. No, see you are not gangster, nigga. No, you are not gangster, nigga. I mean no disrespect in them, bro. For real. You are not gangster, nigga. For real. Fake gangster.
It's gonna be on all platforms in a second, man. I promise you this distribution.
That was that new, brand new gangster. What's that thing called?
That's Spitballs Fake Gangster,
Fake
man.
Gangster.
Yes, sir. Produced by Jay Blunt for DDMG CLE, man.
Fire.
That right there, Big Lodge on the executive side of that situation, on the executive side of the boards. You know what I'm saying? Recorded, man. Hell of an engineer, man. Real shit. Big shout out to Five. Big shout out to Ma. You already know what it is.
Crazy
man.
track right there.
Appreciate it, man. You know what I'm saying? Definitely get that. It's about to be on. It's about to be released on all platforms. I promise. We just waiting for them.
That was the world premiere, man. Y'all heard it first, man.
You heard
Gangster,
it.
man.
Let's go. Fake Gangster. We do it again. Nah. Show my page. Visualize. We gotta go. We ain't gonna hold you no more.
Hope you enjoyed the show.
We'll be back. Hey.
Virginia. Radio.